at all. Feel free to reach out whenever you like, and I'm always happy to help or chat. Have a great one.
How to identify and avoid toxic positivity?
Sure. If there's anything specific you'd like to know or any topic you want to dive into, just let me know. I'm here to assist with whatever you need.
What does the toxic positivity mean to you?
Toxic positivity refers to the overgeneralization of positive thinking where people feel pressured to always maintain a positive attitude, even in situations that warrant genuine emotional responses. This can lead to invalidating real feelings, creating a sense of guilt or shame for experiencing negative emotions, and ultimately hindering emotional growth and healing. It's all about finding a balance between positivity and acknowledging the full spectrum of emotions.
How can you differentiate between healthy optimism and toxic positivity?
Healthy optimism typically involves maintaining a positive outlook while also acknowledging challenges and setbacks. It means being hopeful and resilient, but also realistic and open to experiencing a range of emotions. On the other hand, toxic positivity tends to dismiss or invalidate negative emotions, pushing an unrealistic expectation of constant happiness. In short, healthy optimism allows for genuine emotional expression and growth while still fostering hope and resilience.
Do you sometimes force yourself to stay positive even when you are hurting?
Absolutely. A lot of people do that, often because of societal expectations or the desire to appear strong and upbeat. It can sometimes feel like there's pressure to always be positive, even when you're going through tough times. The key is to find a balance and allow yourself to acknowledge and process those genuine feelings while still cultivating hope and resilience. It's definitely a journey.
How do you react when someone expresses negative emotions? Do you listen or rush to fix?
Absolutely. Listening and offering empathy is key. It's important to create a safe and non-judgmental space for them to express what they're feeling. Often simply being present and validating their emotions can make a huge difference. It's all about empathy, patience, and understanding that it's okay to feel a full range of emotions.
Have you ever felt guilty for feeling sad, angry, and frustrated?
Yes, definitely. It's pretty common for people to feel guilty or ashamed for experiencing negative emotions, especially in environments that emphasize positivity. But it's important to remember that all emotions are valid and part of the human experience. Allowing yourself to feel and process those emotions is actually really important for mental well-being.
Can positive quotes ever make you feel pressured instead of supported?
Absolutely, they can. Sometimes positive quotes, while well-intentioned, can create a sense of pressure to always feel happy or to constantly be positive, which can be overwhelming. It's important to balance those inspirational messages with compassion for ourselves and recognition that it's okay to have moments of struggle. It's all part of the human experience.
How do you respond when someone tells you just to be happy?
I try to respond with empathy and understanding, really listening to their perspective and validating their feelings. It's all about creating a safe space where they feel heard and supported. And of course, offering kindness and encouragement goes a long way in those moments.
Do you hide your real feelings to avoid judgment? Do you hide your real feelings to avoid judgment?
Absolutely. It's really common for people to try and avoid negative emotions because they can feel uncomfortable or challenging. But in the long run, acknowledging and processing those feelings is really important for emotional health that helps us grow, build resilience, and ultimately lead to a more balanced mindset. It's all about embracing the full range of emotions.
What situations make you feel like your emotions are not valid?
Absolutely. It's definitely okay to feel that way. Everyone has moments when they need to step back and take a breath. The important part is being kind to yourself and allowing those feelings to exist without judgment. If you ever need support or just someone to listen, I'm always due to help.
Do you compare your emotions with people who always seem happy online?
Yeah, it's pretty natural to compare ourselves to others, especially when we see people who always appear cheerful or upbeat. But it's important to remember that everyone has their own struggles and moments of vulnerability that might not be visible on the surface. It's always valuable to be gentle with yourself and understand that your feelings are valid and important.
How do cultural or family expectations influence your
Cultural or
emotional
family influences
expression?
can definitely shape how we perceive and express our emotions. Sometimes certain cultures or family dynamics encourage more positivity, while others might emphasize stoicism or resilience. It can sometimes make us feel pressured to conform to those expectations. Recognizing and respecting those influences while also honoring our authentic emotions is a healthy balance to strive for.
Do you believe all emotions, including negative ones, serve a purpose?
Absolutely. Serve a purpose in our lives. Even the negative ones have valuable lessons to teach us, helping us grow, adapt, and understand ourselves better. They contribute to our emotional intelligence and help us navigate the world more effectively. So, embracing the full spectrum of emotions is definitely beneficial in the long run.
How can active listening help reduce toxic positivity in conversations?
Absolutely. Active listening plays a huge role in reducing toxic positivity. When we genuinely listen and validate someone's feelings, we create a safe space for them to express themselves authentically. This approach helps people feel understood and supported rather than pressured to just be positive. It ultimately fosters more meaningful, empathetic conversations.
What physical signs show up in your body when you suppress emotions?
Yes, absolutely. Sometimes when we suppress our emotions, our bodies can manifest that stress in different ways, like tension, fatigue, headaches, or even digestive issues. It's the body's way of signaling that it needs to process those emotions. That's why it's so important to find healthy ways to express and work through feelings, so we can maintain both emotional and physical well-being.
Are you uncomfortable with emotional vulnerability, viewers or others?
It can definitely be challenging at times, and it's completely normal to feel that way. Embracing emotional vulnerability is a process, and it often takes time, self compassion, and support. Over time, though, it can lead to deeper connections, greater self awareness, and a more authentic way of living. It's all about taking small steps and being gentle with yourself along the way.
What steps can you take to normalize tough emotions in your daily life?
Absolutely. Normalizing tough emotions is so important. It helps create a more compassionate and realistic outlook on life. When we accept that it's okay to feel sad, angry, or anxious, we open the door to healthier coping and deeper connections with others. It's all about fostering a supportive environment where all emotions are welcome and valid.
What boundaries can you set with people who constantly force positivity?
Setting boundaries can really help protect your emotional well-being. For example, you can set clear limits on your availability, like defining specific times when you're open to conversations or when you need some personal space. You can also communicate openly about what kind of support you need and let people know what's not okay with you. Ultimately, boundaries help maintain healthy relationships and ensure that you feel respected and understood.
How can you practice empathy instead of offering quick positive advice?
Absolutely. Empathy is such a powerful tool. It allows us to truly connect with others, understand their perspectives, and respond with kindness and compassion. When we spread empathy, we not only help others feel seen and heard, but we also create more supportive and understanding environments. It's definitely something that can make a big difference in everyday interactions.
How can you create a healthier environment where all emotions are welcome?
Absolutely. Creating a healthier environment really involves embracing and accepting all emotions, both positive and challenging. When we allow space for every emotion, it promotes openness, understanding, and genuine connection. It also helps build resilience and emotional intelligence, making everyone feel more supported and valued. It's definitely a powerful approach.
Thank you very much for this conversation with me. Thank you very much for this conversation.